anything on it?
I am so bad at pressing that pause button. Like you can see the pause button, obviously I do something different. Anyway, so part 2. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, so I release the fear of having money, and it's not safe in your nervous system, in your genes, in your DNA, in your cells to have money. And potentially that's because you've had it before, it's been taken, or it's been, you know, flitted away, or, you know, so why bother having if it just adds to a world of pain? Okay, where do we need to go? Okay, so that negative energy about money is locked into your 11th chakra. It's linking in with your pituitary gland, which is one of the master hormone glands in your body. So it communicates with a whole bunch of the endocrine system. So let's go have a look. It's like the interface between your physical self and your astral body, your causal bodies. So let's go and stack in the 11th chakra. Okay. And the finger mode. Okay. And hold. Hold. Okay, that one's only first stage stress. Okay, there's real sadness around that. So there's some sadness locked into your 11th chakra. This is also the chakra that is about interdimensional consciousness. So when you're not feeling so once again, spiritual was part of the whole money thing. So if you are thinking about money, sometimes we believe that we can't be spiritual human beings, and that's just a belief. And one of the belief systems that gets stuck in the 11th chakra, it's the is. So it's what are people saying about you, or what is your nervous system saying about you? So Novi is, what's the answer to that? Novi is good with money. Novi is challenged with money. Novi is unable to keep a bank balance. Now, you know, what is the end of that sentence for you in relation to money? So it's that is. What is it that you have heard over and over and over in your life about money? It's the source of the isness. Okay, so next. So do we need to do anything else with the 11th chakra? No, so that's just a conduit in. Cool. Good. Now, the adrenals, survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival, nope. And hold, nope. Okay. Selection chakra, tuning fork combo. Okay. Okay, small intestine energy. So that's the imbalance between love, joy, hate. And kidney energy. Kidney is fear, threat, danger. So, oh yeah. So kidney energy is fear and anxiety, and through the co-cycle in the system, kidneys goes over to heart, small intestine. So fear messes with our ability to love, and it can create imbalance in there. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so small intestine, kidney. Okay, so this is interesting because it's around money, and the fear of it and all that. So the two sides of it is when we're feeling under, there's sort of over and under facilitated in relation to different emotions. This is the imbalance with feeling opportunistic, so taking good opportunities with money. But the other side is feeling manipulated. So obviously somewhere in your genetic line or your belief systems, there's times when you feel you've been manipulated out of money. So that will be creating the fear that's stopping you from being opportunistic and seeing the wealth and seeing the wealth creation. The flower essence is rock rose. That's one of the Bach flower essences, and it's in the rescue remedy, I think. Okay, is this Novi currently? In the past 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 25, so 20 to 25 years ago, okay? So this is about a big fear that happened between 20 and 25 years ago that created, anyway, I'll just read it. So let's see what we need to do. Do we need to do the kidney energy? Do we need to do the small intestine energy? So it's more moving the fear. So the meridian. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively transcend my extreme fear caused by accident, illness or unfamiliar experience into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively develop courage and an ability to forget myself. I will focus on helping others in emergency situations. That sounds like survival stuff in relation to money, or survival stuff that have created a need to utilize money, but then it has never rebooted. I don't need to create that fear to have the money so that I can look after someone. Anyway, I'll just have a play with that when we get to the next layer. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively dissolve my fear of money into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively develop courage and an ability to accept money into my life. Okay. Good. Okay. So once again, I remove any and all issues around money. I remove the fear of money from my life. I accept money gratefully into my life. Fear, threat, danger. Okay. Once again, adrenal, survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival, celestial circuit, no. Conscious, okay. So CC, okay, so first one's trust. Trust and trust issues. I trust that money flows easily into my life. Hold. I trust that I am worthy of having money. Hold. I trust my ability to hold on to money. Hold. Escape, submission, freeze. Your brain doesn't want to let go of the trust issues around money because it feels like it's a mistake. It wants to run away from that concept. I trust I am worthy of money. Hold. I trust I can hold on to money. Hold. I trust my belief systems to allow me to have money and enjoy money. Hold. Did I ever tell you my doorknob polishing guy story?
No.
When going back like 25 years ago, I was working in a beauty salon, and one of the hairdressers there, she was married to a guy who was third generation doorknob polisher at a factory.
Be proud of what you do.
Be proud of what you do. Anyway, so one day, because she never was allowed to spend any money, and she was quite young, you know, in her late 20s or something. He just wanted to get the house paid off by the time they were 30. And I was like, okay, so what are the big plans, you know, once you've paid off your house? What are the big plans? And she said, oh, he doesn't have any plans. And I said, well, you're working really hard and you're not allowed to have anything and you don't ever go anywhere. And anyway, he was just so focused on the money he couldn't see beyond it. You know, it was very sad for her. It's hard not to be living life. Anyway, we all have funny stuff in our histories.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to go forward to the frontal cortex, so the problem-solving area. Firstly, releasing any and all sadness, despondency, depression around money. And hold. So it's an old pain and punishment circuit that's making you hold on to your sadness around money. And that's just that will, you know, constantly be compressing your chest, because the chest is about grief, or, you know, the lungs are about grief. And then our diaphragm doesn't work as well as it should. We don't belly breathe the way we're supposed to. Releasing any and all sadness, despondency and depression around money. And hold. Beautiful. Opening up the frontal cortex to accept money into your life. And hold. Sorry.
I think
No, there was nothing there anyway. Yeah. It's like missing the baton. Yeah, fear, threat, danger. Okay. Any and all trust and trust issues affecting your ability to see forward into the future with money. So this is just getting lots of energy to your frontal cortex and across from your logical to your creative sides of your brain. That one's escape, submission, freeze. What's next? Oh no, there's something else going on there. Is it in relation to one of the goals? Oh, what about the yeah, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's all good. In relation to any and all religious or spiritual beliefs around money. And hold. Yeah, so spiritual and religious beliefs are making your brain want to run away in relation to money. So, yeah. Any and all religious and spiritual beliefs inhibiting your ability to have money. And hold. Beautiful. I accept money gratefully into my life. Hold. Yay. Okay, where's next? Okay, so the next one is a hippocampus pathway that's to do with a lack of motivation. So once again, when money's been hard, it's hard to get motivated to think about money and to try to, create the next gravy train that will allow us to be wealthy or enjoying our money without the stress. So firstly, I'll check it in the clear. And hold. So motivation overall is fine. So let's check in relation to motivation in relation to accepting money gratefully into your world. And hold. No. Okay. Yeah, so the hippocampus is a memory center. So when we have, so this particular part of the brain is about negative talk about something. So when we've got negative talk, it impacts on our motivation around it. So it's fear, threat, danger in relation to even feeling positive in your terminology. So your brain doesn't even want you to feel positive in your terminology around money. So it keeps suppressing your happy thoughts in relation to money so that you don't get upset or feel like you're missing out or something like that. Okay, so in relation to motivation in accepting happy, healthy life with lots of money. Hold. And of course we added in the happy, healthy life. Can't do that. Thought I'd sneak that one in there, see if the subconscious brain, but it did pick up on it. Okay, this fear, threat, danger. In relation to a happy, healthy life, enjoying plentiful money. And hold. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, there's something else in there in relation to the motivation. Is it in relation to one of our affirmations? Yeah, right. Spiritual and money. Okay. I can be spiritual and wealthy. Don't know if you've seen that book. I don't know if they have it in New Zealand, but there's a book over here called The Barefoot Investor, and he's a dude who's sold over 1 million books or 1.5 million books or something like that. But he has really simple little ways of setting up your money buckets and paying off your debts, and it sort of just gives people a real concrete way of getting on top of money stuff. And my hubby and I started it about 18 months ago. That could be worth a look. There's one for families and just a general one. And once again, maybe there's something more similar for New Zealand, because obviously laws and stuff are going to be different everywhere. I can be spiritual and wealthy. And hold, beautiful. Okay, reticular activating system. Okay. So your nervous system in relation to money, it actually switches off your serotonin, so therefore you're feeling depressed and sad around money. So, and that then creates that nervous vigilance around money. I'll calm that down.
Stomach is full of noises today.
Okay, so with one of the goals, so the spiritual and wealthy or the fear of money, both of them. So back into the reticular activating system. So it's the low serotonin again. But this time the low serotonin is connecting with kidney 1, which in this circuit is about focus and directing attention. So, okay, I release the fear of money. I can be spiritual and wealthy. I no longer take on my family beliefs about money. I enjoy money flowing freely into my life. I enjoy not worrying about money. Okay. Now they're all pulsing nicely. Okay. Caesar trust us is once multiply A, B, C, D, power. Okay, good. Okay. There's another RAS circuit. Wow. Okay. Well, the RAS does sit on top of the brain stem, and it controls new hormones when something new comes into your life. So what we're asking your subconscious brain about is accepting money easily. So if that's a new thing into your life, or, you know, a new concept for your brain, because we're trying to rewire it, then new hormones are being released. But at the moment, they're all stress hormones. Yeah, so in this one, it's noradrenaline, which is assuming long-term stress, and then once again creating the vigilance. I release the fear of having money. I can be spiritual and wealthy. I enjoy money flowing freely into my life. I no longer have the need to fear money. I deserve to enjoy money. Good. where we got to there. I release the fear of having money. Hold. Want, need, think, safe, believe, deserve, trust. That's cool. I can be spiritual and wealthy. Want, need, think, safe, believe, deserve, trust. I release all fear and stress around money and now choose to remove the blocks that have prevented my financial freedom. And hold. Want, need, think, safe, believe, deserve, trust. I deserve to have money. And hold. Want, need, think, safe, believe, deserve, trust. Perfect. Check your little gate. Okay, so that's clear. Fingers outstretched. Yeah, a little wonky. Just a tad. Okay, so there's just still a little bit of fear, threat, danger in relation to money, but what I'll do, I'll reset these little muscles on the inside of the shoulders as well. And hold up. Okay. And hold up. So these are the little guys that want to be tight to hold us and keep us protected, you know, so they're all about fight. Breathe in. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and out. And breathe in, breathe out and lift. And hold. And breathe in, breathe out and lift. And breathe in, breathe out and lift. Breathe in, breathe out and lift. Beautiful. This is a new program for Novi for now and in the future. The old program for Novi is no longer necessary now in the future. Beautiful. Cool. We'll upload this for you this Arvi.